Welcome back. In episode 2, we looked at Freud's famous Irma dream, which he believed demonstrated that dreams contain hidden wishes, sometimes unpleasant ones. As you may recall, Freud believed this dream portrayed his wish for someone else to be blamed for Irma's condition. This interpretation shows Freud felt some guilt and some anger towards Irma for ignoring his advice and not getting well. And it is the guilt and the anger which he hid from his waking consciousness. Jung also had a famous dream on which he based his theories. In episode 3, we talked about how Jung believed dreams have characters, a dramatic structure, and a revelatory function. While Freud tried very hard to keep his ideas scientific, Jung ventured more into the mystical. While they had become close colleagues, this divergence in theory caused a permanent rift between them. Freud continued to develop his ideas, staying aligned with the medical knowledge of the times, and Jung developed his ideas into areas that included religion, art, history, and mythology. Before they split in 1909, Jung and Freud were traveling to America, and Jung told Freud this dream. Jung was in a 2-storied house. The upper level was beautifully appointed with Rococo furnishings and lovely paintings. Jung felt surprised and pleased this lovely abode was his. Realizing he did not know what the lower level looked like, he went downstairs and found everything there was much older, dating from about the 15th or 16th century. The furnishings were medieval, the floor was brick, and it was very dark. Exploring more of the house, he found a stone stairway that went down into the cellar. He found himself in a very ancient, vaulted room with stone and brick walls dating from Roman times. The floor was made of stone slabs. Seeing an iron ring in one of the slabs, he lifted it and discovered narrow stone steps leading even further down into a low cave cut into the rock. This cave was covered in thick dust, scattered bones, broken pottery from an ancient civilization, and 2 human skulls. When Jung and Freud discussed this dream, Freud wanted to discover the hidden wish connected to the skulls. Perhaps the 2 skulls represented 2 people Jung wished to be dead. Jung strongly disagreed with this idea and felt that the dream of the house represented an image of the psyche. Consciousness was represented by the upper-level salon. The ground floor stood for the first level of the unconscious. The deeper he went, the darker and more alien the scene became, until finally, in the cave, he discovered the remains of a primitive culture. Jung believed the ancient cave represented the remnants of primitive man within himself. According to Jung, there was not just a personal unconscious consisting of memories, experiences, and feelings, but there was a historical and universal unconsciousness, which Jung termed the collective unconscious, and this dream illustrated the existence of these further reaches of the mind. In the next episode, we will dive more deeply into Jung's idea of collective unconscious, of archetypes, and the mystical, revelatory function of dreams. Until then, sweet dreams.